If you want a cheap, easy, and reliable way to make clear ice for your cocktails, this video is for you. Hello and welcome to my ice video. I'm going to assume everyone has seen this method of directional freezing. I'm going to show you a better method in about 2 minutes, but for now, you just get a cooler and you fill it with water, stick it in the freezer, and it freezes from the top down, which forces all the impurities and whatnot down to the bottom, and you get a little block of clear ice. So that's what I've done here. It sort of pops out of the cooler by itself, which is neat. And then you just have to carve up your clear ice. Now this is where sometimes I run into trouble because I have a little trouble getting the ice to be square or to have straight edges, and the size is hard to control. It won't always break cleanly. You get all these wacky angles. They're too big for the glass, and I have to carve them up further later on to get them to fit, which can be fine. It's a rustic look, and if you're into that, it's not a problem. But you can see here just a whole corner just cleaved off and is not what I was hoping for. Now this doesn't happen with every cut, obviously, and sometimes you get a nice cubish piece, but they're generally a little wonky, at least in some directions. This came out pretty good, but it's kind of unreliable and a little unsatisfying. So I have a different method that I think you will enjoy. So it still relies on directional freezing, but I just get some Koozies that you would keep your drink cold with. I get these at the thrift store. Got weed. I think I got this one at the drugstore. My dentist told me I needed a crown. I was like, I know, right? Novelty. And then I also got some of these I got for free, these little thin ones. I usually double them up when I'm using the thin ones so they'll insulate a little better. And then you just get a water bottle. Any like straight-sided water bottle will do, so that the ice can slide out. I like these Smart Water ones. They the 700 milliliter bottle is a pretty good size for my glasses. Yeah, you just cut off the top like that, stick it in your koozie, fill it with water, stick it in the freezer. Easy. Oh, and one quick tip, I like to put a plastic bag in these thicker koozies, because when water gets, if it overflows and freezes to the foam, it messes up the koozie and it's hard to get the bottle out and all that. So this bag just makes it a little bit easier. Quick tip. So I let these freeze solid. Usually takes, I don't know, 24 hours is more than enough. 12 probably enough. It doesn't matter. I just let them freeze solid. And then you let them sit out on the counter for 15-20 minutes, just so they'll acclimate a little bit, temper, and you will have an easier time getting them out of the mold, out of the water bottle, without them cracking. I just run a little, I guess, tepid, not hot water, but room temperature water over them. They'll start to sort of melt the outside of the ice, and that makes them easier to get out. It can be a little tricky to get them out. You have to sort of squeeze the bottom and they'll start to slide out, and you have to sort of try and release the suction that'll form in the bottom of the water bottle. But if you just work out a little, you'll figure it out. Sometimes it wants to suck back up into the top of the thing, but you'll figure it out. So yeah, now we have our nice clear ice. We just need to cut off this cloudy bit at the end. So I'll score it and hit it with the hammer in the normal manner. You can sort of decide how big of an ice cube you want, kind of depending on your glassware, or I don't know how you prefer it. So I'll just give a little score and hit it with the hammer. And sometimes they come out a little crooked, but usually it's pretty good. Pops right off there, and here we got a nice clear ice cylinder. Sweet. The other end of the cloudy ice works pretty well to crush or to stir with, or to, you know, shake with even, or whatever you need ice for. This cloudy ice is fine. And then you just, you know, repeat the process. So one of the good things about this method is you just have to find the water bottle that fits the diameter of your glass, and you can make whatever size of water bottle you can find, and you can it'll always fit your glass. You don't have to worry about cutting straight or shards going everywhere or wacky angles on the cuts. It's all taken care of. Here's a beauty shot you can feel excited about. Alright friends, thanks for watching. This clear ice system with the koozies and the water bottles is simple, it's repeatable, it's cheap. There's really no reason your ice in your glass needs to be a cube or a sphere. A cylinder is a perfectly good platonic solid. So go out there, find you a cheap free koozie, cut off a water bottle that you were gonna throw away anyway, and let me know in the comments how it goes. Alright, bye.